fired on them to give warning to the rest of the force here guarding the cannon, and they poured across the river. Remember, the stands are the river, so that becomes the boundary of our battlefield, in that this crew is defending the fort across the river. It's a fairly small detachment. Out here on the frontier, there aren't any whole regiments of like 300 or 500 men. And so most of the, what we call a battle, tend to be what is more like a skirmish in terms of the number of people. But the British obviously have found out about this. They know that the fort is fairly lightly defended, and so they have sent a detachment out here to try and take it from the congressional forces. Now you'll see everybody you see in a red coat, they are British regulars, they are professional soldiers essentially. The ones in the green coats are what the people I referred to before, the provincials, who also called loyalists. They are the North American colonists who thought we should not be fighting for independence and volunteered their services to fight alongside the redcoats. The Crown Forces have deployed in 3 battalions there. But you'll see on both sides the men are basically in a line, in a straight line.
Oh boy.
And they're mostly volley fire. You will find that like the side probably does not fire all at once, because it takes you, again, about 15 or 20 seconds to reload. So you try and have at least one group of soldiers who have loaded weapons. You'll notice in the center on the congressional side, the light infantry using a technique where one rank goes back and then they can reload while the other rank fires or goes forward. That's a way of getting the troops down the field a little bit faster. They've deployed 2 artillery pieces, one on either side of the fortifications on the congressional side.
Got it.
I'm hearing drums, so I'm thinking that there are some additional forces coming from somewhere. Not too sure which side they're on or where they are at this point. The drummers were important to communications during the war, in that they were capable of giving signals across the battlefield where if the voices would get hoarse, the drum would continue to work. So they could actually command troops or relay commands to the troops along. Oh, those are congressional troops coming on the field. See that light? Those are, I'm assuming they were probably British reinforcements, but in fact they're not. Those are congressional troops. So that they heard the firing and came from camp or some other duty they were on, but they came onto the field in the rear of the British. So now we've got the British in a situation where they're being fired on from 2 directions. Now obviously that can be a problem for the congressional forces, in that if they don't aim carefully, there could be some friendly fire accidents. It also is a huge disadvantage for the British, because they really don't have enough people to have a big thing that's firing in both directions. And we've got huge numbers now. Speaking of congressional forces on the field, there's a white flag. There'll be a bunch of blue coats over there. That is, I think, the state flag of Virginia, but those are some of George Rogers Clark's Illinois Regiment. They're the regiment that actually fought here at the Battle of Fort Sackville in 1777.
I want to be on the road so bad.
And a lot of historians actually credit their actions in that battle with the Americans being able to build the land up to the Mississippi River and bargain to get that land in the peace treaty in 1783 at the end of the war. You'll see the British now redeploying. They're kind of stuck. Either hopefully they have some, looks like a banana charge back there. That's, I don't know, the numbers in that do not look good. Maybe they have some reinforcements that know are coming and they're just kind of stalling for time. May well be. Their choices are to continue to fight to the last man, to see if they can escape off the battlefield, or to surrender. Surrender in this time period was pretty gentlemanly. The losing side could surrender, and then the winning side offered them terms of surrender, which they could then accept for decline.
Dad, I think they're going to die. Down there.
You see the congressional troops have rearranged themselves a little bit too. So we have the Illinois Regiment over towards the back of the field where the red flag is. They've sent in some Minutemen and militia to back up that cannon crew here. Nope, they're just rearranging themselves on the field. They've gotten different command styles, so that's a unit of basically local militia men who are not part of the continental or U.S. but they are local to an area and come out to the war to defend their territory when the war is in there. Most of the uniformed troops that you see on the congressional are continental, meaning they are federal troops on the Well, the British are putting up an excellent defense. I have to think maybe they've got some reinforcements that they're waiting for. Because I think if I was in command of that, I'd go, I'm outnumbered by infantry, plus the other side has 2 artillery pieces. This does not look good. And I'm not going to be able to take this forward to the river. So let's see what happens here.
Standing in the back, right at the back. Someone's over there dancing.
Oh, the guys are there. Face up
One thing about distances, we don't take, we probably don't have as many casualties as we should considering the distance here, but we're losing the size of the battlefield. But the musket, the smooth-bore weapon I was talking about, is pretty accurate at 50 yards, not bad at 100 yards. Beyond that, you lose your accuracy and your velocity of the ball.
That's actually the playing it.
Rifles could shoot farther, 200, 300 yards and be pretty accurate, but also take so much longer to load. The majority of them on both sides of the for the smooth bore musket, which is also much cheaper to manufacture and can hold a bayonet for close quarters fighting. A rifle being a hunting weapon is not made to hold a bayonet because you don't need to throw deer or whatever.
Where is that guy coming from? Oh, there.
If you watch closely, you'll see that the loading and firing of the weapon, in order to make it faster, all the black powder is in a black powder cartridge, paper cartridge, which has been pre-measured. You need to know exactly how much ammunition you're firing. And they'll tear off the top of the cartridge with their teeth. And then pour the powder down the weapon. You watch, you should be able to see that. They did use radar during the period. We just do not do that in acting because it is possible to shoot the radar out of your weapon. Now you can see the congressional troops on the one side have just decided, forget this firing, you know, the British are so outnumbered, we're just going to have a bayonet charge and push them off the field. And it doesn't look that scary from where we are in the stands, but if you've ever been out on the field opposite of it is a very scary feeling because you've got this solid wall of people coming at you with a 5-foot musket and then another 12, 18 inches of bayonet at the end of it. The British community has finally decided to troops to live and fight another day. As I said earlier, you know, Great Britain was the largest empire in the world. We certainly can expect them to be able to win their competition. So we will have a rematch at 4 o'clock this afternoon. I think the British Army can give a little